There are words that are familiar to many, knowing them if not from the Bible, then from pop songs of, well, now quite a few years ago. They come from Ecclesiastes chapter 3, and I would like you to hear them now. For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up what is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to throw away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to seek, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to throw away. A time to tear, and a time to sow. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time for war, and a time for peace. The sense of this is that life's journey will include a variety of experiences. One cannot expect joyous times always, but also should be comforted that sorrows won't last forever. The writer lays these things out in direct opposites of each other. It seems that many or even all of these things are going on right now, all at the same time. There's no clear delineation or allotted time for each or easy transition one to the other. And we can't necessarily determine what season it shall be. Ecclesiastes is part of the wisdom literature of the Old Testament, the Hebrew Bible. And perhaps the wisdom for us here is that we should measure our actions and our reactions. We should temper and guide our words and deeds with the question, is this the right time for this now? We can't always, or even very often, know for sure the answer, but asking the question does give us room to consider alternatives. I'm Pastor Mark Erlaub. This is Light for Today.